The gap between the rich and the poor is far wider than had been previously detailed, according to an Oxfam report, An Economy for the 99%. Released just hours before world and business leaders meet at 2017's World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland.
We have an economic system that's warped out of shape, which means that the 1% benefit, that it's designed to benefit the 1% rather than most people in the 99%, which is why you could get the number of billionaires that have the same wealth as half the rest of the world on one golf buggy.
Oxfam says the economic inequality and a feeling of exclusion from the benefits of globalization contributed to political upheaval of 2016, including Britain's decision to leave the European Union and Donald Trump's presidential victory in the US.
I think there's strong evidence that those ruptures in our political system are in part to do with growing inequality. People are feeling less involved in the success of their nation and their society, and more dissatisfied with the status quo.
The charity is calling on leaders at Davos to tackle tax avoidance and to increase levels of taxation to create a more human economy.
But what matters is that they do debate this issue, and that when they go home, they play their important part in correcting this warping of our economy, that they pay their fair share of taxes, and the companies that they run and represent or oversee pay their fair share, and that governments hold them to those decent standards so that we can have a human economy, an economy that works for everyone.
According to Oxfam, out-of-control pay ratios mean the average pay of an FTSE 100 company chief executive is 129 times the pay of an average employee, or the equivalent of 10,000 people working in garment companies in Bangladesh. Oxfam wants international leaders to encourage companies to act for the benefits of staff as well as stakeholders, fund healthcare, education and job creation, as well as improvements in opportunities for women. It also wants business chiefs to commit to paying a living wage and their fair share of tax. Catherine Omwando, CGTN.